Guys, so today I just wanted to show you a couple things from my metal collection. Now they're just like kind of like random things, not so much like CDs or anything like that, but just like little odds and ends that I've collected over the years. So let's go. So I have this one piece of jewelry. It is a Metallica necklace. I think it's supposed to be like a form of like a dog tag, and it just has Metallica written on it, obviously, and then on the back is like their M symbol, kind of like interlocked. You can see that. There you go. I think I got this like in the, when did I get this? Like the 90s maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't worn it for a while because I've been kind of let down by Metallica, so I haven't even really been listening to them or wanting to wear or even wear any of their stuff or even hear about them. I expressed my thoughts in one of my videos about their new album and how I don't like it. Anyways, moving on. So next I have some guitar picks. I'll show you like my absolute favorite one first. It's like, I don't know, I keep it in a glass like little jar because I don't want anything to happen to it. And it is my Peter Steele guitar pick, well, bass pick, and from Typo Negative, if you don't know who Peter Steele is. And he has passed away, which I am like, every year when somebody posts something on Instagram or Facebook about like, you know, today Peter Steele passed away, like however many years ago, like I still get like so sad that I'm never going to see them again because they're one of my favorite bands. I've seen them quite a few times and there's just no other band out there like them. And that's why it's so depressing, because they just had their own unique sound. Like nobody could compare to them and nobody could like mimic Peter Steele's voice. So I just get really upset when I'm just like, wow, they're never going to put out another album and I'm never going to see them perform again. So anyways, this is his guitar pick. It has some glue on it because, well, not glue, but sticky residue, because I had this like taped to this board that I had with like the guitar pick. So you can see it says Peter Steele, I think, if my camera's focused. It was like the guitar pick, and I had a piece of toilet paper from the show. I believe it was on Halloween when I had seen them, and at the end of the show, like they just like threw down a shit ton of like toilet paper, and like I kept a piece of it, and I don't know what I did with it. I had the toilet paper, the ticket stub, and this guitar pick like glued to a like picture frame, like matting, and I used to have it hanging out, but I don't know what I did with I took it apart for some reason, and I don't know what I did with the toilet paper. It's somewhere. I know I didn't throw it away. I just gotta find it. So moving on, this is 2010, Mark Slaughter's guitar pick from Slaughter. So it's just, you know, like when they fling them into the crowd, I just caught them. Or they fell on the floor and I caught them. I don't think I caught them in midair because I'm not that talented. This is an LA Guns one. And I think this is Keith Ratcliffe. Now it's one of the newer guitar players that they had for the band, because Tracy Guns used to be the guitarist for LA Guns, and then they kind of like, the band like went their separate ways, and the lead singer Phil Lewis had his own LA Guns. I think it was called LA Guns Hollywood, and then Tracy Guns had his own separate one. So that's like the guitarist that was working with the singer Phil Lewis on LA Guns Hollywood. And then I have Bret Michaels from the band Poison when he did his like solo performances. Next I have a drumstick from the band Piston, and then I know that like because of, I don't know, they thought it was too vulgar, they had to like put like piston on, I think was the way they were like making them pronounce it, but it was really pissed on. If you remember the band, they were from like the 90s. They're really cool, like dark ish kind of rock metal. They kind of reminded me of Typo Negative a little bit, but they weren't quite there. And I know the female bassist that they had who did backing vocals also did backing vocals on one of the Typo Negative albums. I believe her name was Valium. But I got, when I saw them perform at a tiny club, I got the drummer's drumstick. Next I have, this is pretty big, a hi-hat cymbal that was Nick Menz's from Megadeth. It was on the Cryptic Writings tour when I went to go see them in Boston. And don't ask me how I got this cymbal, because I'm not going to tell you without incriminating myself. So there you go. It's a Zildjian hi-hat cymbal, and I've kept it all these years. It was like from early, I don't know, maybe like 90, when was it, like 97 or something like that, or mid-90s. I don't know if I've showed you guys this before in a different video. I couldn't remember, but this is my graduation cap, and it has the Misfits skull painted on it. My friend did it for me when I graduated, and I just remember people being like, oh my god, what the hell is on the back of your graduation cap? Because it was just like, you know, a beacon, like in the crowd, like the skull like going by on the back of my head. I love this thing. The colors are kind of turning yellow and stuff, but it still is in pretty good condition. This is, 1997, it says it right on here. It's a calendar that I made. I used to take a silk screening class in high school. So I think one of our things we had to do was make a calendar, and I made Typo Negative. Here's just a Megadeth, like a little cardboard poster thing that I got. I think it was from the show, from when I got the hi-hat cymbal. This is a Poison scrapbook, the band Poison, from 90 to 92. I think I got this from like a shop. I wasn't at this show, but I think I got this from like a shop that had like a bunch of older like 80s like band type stuff. I think I just wanted it for like the pictures and everything. Official calendar 1996 of Metallica. And this is when Jason was still in the band, Jason Newsted. I miss him. I don't know. I just really liked him as the bass player. I don't like the new bass player that they have. I don't like the new bass player that they have now. I don't think there's anything bad about him, but I just don't feel like he's like Metallica. I don't know. That's just me. But you don't need to see all the pictures. You get the gist. Oh! I found the toilet paper! It's in this bag. This is the Typo Negative toilet paper from the show that I had kept. Wow. I knew I didn't throw it away. So I have some patches that I had gotten. A lot of them are 80s. So, you know, I love all kinds of metal. Like 80s metal, thrash metal, heavy metal, I don't know, whatever kind of metal. I just like metal. I like all different kinds, but I had a tendency to collect a lot of 80s metal things. I don't know why. So here's a Poison patch, a Skid Row patch, an Anthrax patch, Lita Ford, another Anthrax, Testament. Oh wow, I just found, I just have so much stuff like just randomly put places that I don't know where I keep them half the time. And this is 1997. It was signed by The Offspring. I know they're not metal, but they're like rock, I guess. But I just pulled it out of the bag, so I figured I showed you. It's signed by the band. I was 17 at the time, and they like pulled us backstage, and we got to hang out on the stage and see the whole show from the stage, and then we got to hang out with the whole band afterwards, and they were like really, really nice. This is a Misfits like little patch. It's like a, I don't know, it's not really a patch embroidery thing. It had a keychain that like hooked on top, so you could like hook it onto like your keys. Some stickers. These are like, you know, like bumper stickers. I used to put bumper stickers on my old car all the time. I had an old Delta 88. It was like one of those huge boxy shaped cars, and that thing like was covered in like just like metal stickers. And here's some of them I just kept and I didn't actually put on the car. Here's Suicidal Tendencies, Danzig, Poison. Can you see a trend here? There's a lot of Poison things. Oh, here's another patch. Here's a Poison patch. Danzig sticker. I think this one was just like too awesome that I was like, I can't put this on the car because then when the car goes, I'll never have this sticker again, so I just kept it. Judas Priest. I know it's not metal, but I just pulled it. They're like punk rock, Blondie. A Motley Crue postcard. Sorry if the lighting is like giving a glare. A ticket stub signed by Coal Chamber, if you guys remember them. I honestly like don't really remember half of their songs. I think they just I think they opened up for the Deftones, which is weird that I went to go see the Deftones because I don't really like them. I think my friends were going. I was like, oh, I'll go. So yeah, it was the Deftones and Coal Chamber opened up for them, and it's just signed there. God, I have like 2 ticket stubs with autographs on them, and I don't know who they are. Once is from the Ozfest. It's, you know, when they had like Ozzy performed, and he had all those other bands playing with him, and I don't know who I met there to have signed this. I'm not gonna even show you guys because I have no idea. And then another one this is Faith No More, and it's signed on the back, but I didn't meet Faith No More. So it must have been whoever opened up for them, and I don't remember who that was. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, I know I got when I got the hi-hat cymbal, I know that I got Dave Mustaine's autograph from Megadeth, but I remember I had the wrong ticket stub that I gave to him. It was like another band's that I just like had in my wallet. I pulled out the wrong one, and I remember he looked at it like, what the fuck? But he signed it anyways. But this says Megadeth on it, and it's the venue that I was at, and it looks like it says Dave on it, but that can't be right unless this was signed by like the band that opened up before them or other. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like do some investigating. But oh, the Misfits. The Misfits definitely signed this one. Okay. So this is when I saw the Misfits in '98. And so I saw the Misfits, but this was when they had the singer Michael Graves singing for them and not Glenn Danzig. And I remember I was like in the front, and there was like a guy like basically like on top of me. He wouldn't get the hell off my back. Like he was, you know, like people try to push forward and stuff. He was like literally like on my back, and I think security people had to push him off of me because I was like gonna fall to the floor if he didn't get off of me. And then another thing that happened at that show was Jerry Only. It was like, I don't know if it was at the end of the show or like in the middle of the show, but he definitely grabbed me face and like French kissed me. I'm just like, I mean, I guess it's cool that like the member of the Misfits like kisses you, but it was like totally unexpected, and I don't know where his mouth has been, so. But anyways, and then afterwards we snuck backstage. It was like, you had to go, you know, after the show was over, you know, get outside, go outside. So we went outside, and underneath the back like stage door, there was a cord, like an electrical cord running underneath the door, which left the door open a crack. So me and my friend were just like, opened it, and we went inside, went up like these stairs and got out back. And I remember Michael Graves was like passing us, and I didn't recognize him because he didn't have his makeup on. And my friend was like, Michael? And he's like, yeah. And we're like, oh, can we give your autograph? So we got his autograph and a couple of the other members' autographs too. And this is just the backstage pass from the Offspring show that I was telling you about. In my car, like on the visors, I have a bunch of pins. And some of them I just didn't put in there, or I think I had them in my old car and I never put them in my new car, so I'll just show you a couple. Well, this is not metal, but punk rock, Blondie, Poison, Poison again. These all got from like this 80s store. Oh, this is not metal either, but it could be Evil Dead. It was like the store that had like all old metal 80s type stuff. Metallica, Quiet Riot, Motley Crue, I think that's McMars. Another Poison one. And then this isn't metal, but I think it's pretty funny. There's that one. So next I have a bunch of guitar tablature booklets that I used to get from the music store. I used to go there all the time with my friend. I was like so excited. I'm like, oh, what book am I going to pick up now? If you don't know what a tablature booklet is, it's just like, it shows you how to play different songs on guitar or bass. And instead of like notes written out, it's like numbers. So I got a couple of those. Here's Pantera, Great Southern Trendkill, Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears. These ones I didn't really play. Black Sabbath, another Black Sabbath. The main ones that I played were the Metallica ones. So Metallica, Black Album. Oh, here's a Motley Crue one. Skid Row. A lot of the Metallica ones are like the pages are all effed up because like I used to play like all the time. Like that was my main goal, was like I need to play every Metallica song. So Metallica and Justice for All. Metallica Master of Puppets. Here's a Guns N' Roses. Typo Negative. Guns N' Roses. Metallica, and you can see this one's in kind of like a nicer condition because I didn't play these songs. I don't really like the Load album. It's not that good. Ride the Lightning. See, like the pages are coming out of it. Metallica. Last but not least, Metallica Kill 'Em All. So this box I recently got from my parents' house, and it's in the garage right now. It's just really heavy. I need to sort it out. But it just has like it's basically like guitar tab books from over the years. Well, except this. But here's like a Metallica book. Oh, this is another Metallica. I think it's like about them type of book. And then, you know, like the magazines that had like posters in it, like Hit Parader. It's guitar tab magazines. Metal Edge, sorry, there's like a light here. Metal Edge magazines. There's just so much stuff in here. Like I couldn't possibly show you guys all of them, but these are just like from the 90s to like 2000s. Like every like month I would go, you know, to the store and pick up the latest copy of whatever there was going on for guitar magazines or metal magazines. Anything Metallica. I was like, I told you guys, I had an obsession with Metallica. So you get the idea. So tons of metal mags and tablature magazines collected from over the years. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my metal collection, and let me know if you guys have your own metal collection going on. I'd love to hear about it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, stay dark, my friends, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.